strike till you save people from walking nightmares like you!
Hello everybody, your boy Boy, and today I have a special guest.
What is up, guys? KHArch
And today,
here.
oh,
Channel reviews with Broly. Also, just wanted to tell everyone watching this video, you guys might hear me a bit of noise in the background. Just a couple babies, don't mind it.
so today we're just talking about Legends in 2020. What we think about it, we don't like it. So, you want to go first?
Hey, what's that? You were cutting out a little bit. You sound a little bit far.
Shoot, I hate that. You want to go first, or what you think about Legend in 2020?
My thoughts on Legends 2020. All right, I have a bit to say. Dragon Ball Legends in 2020 has been, I think, by far the craziest year in Dragon Ball Legends history. I'm down to say that probably for the rest of this game's history, 2020 is going to be remembered as the most infamous year. I mean, this year all around has been just a crazy year. And for anyone watching this, I hope you guys' family's doing fine, and I hope everything's going great. But yeah, Dragon Ball 20. So the introduction of Zenkai LFs was well, we already had one with the first Zenkai's Beerus, but Beerus was such an kind of unimaginary. It was oh yeah, it's never gonna happen. That when we finally got Gohan getting a Zenkai, kind of broke the game. It kind of changed the meta. There was no longer no fusions. They were gone. VB, I mean, yeah, VB, he got outclassed. There was just no more VB. With the power creep that Vegeta Blue dropped during the second anniversary was also just something crazy. I mean, I've been playing this game since day one, and knowing that in day one the power creep was Blue Broly, with the power, or Purple Broly with the Super Saiyan Bardock and Red Gogeta, that was the power creep back then. Just seeing Vegeta Blue drop, it was entirely different game, honestly. When Vegeta Blue dropped, it switched over to you don't have broken characters. You just kind of PvP is gonna be a little bit harder, and free-to-play players will have it especially harder if you're not lucky. But yeah, 2020 Dragon Ball Legends, it had a lot of good things, a lot of good changes, and I also think it had a lot of negative changes. Zenkaiing LFs, or more specifically Zenkais in general. I think Zenkais are kind of I don't want to say horrible for the game, because I like the idea, because it's basically it's just the execution is bad. Although they are fixing it now, they are making it a bit more accessible to free-to-play players. But the issue is still there, that you need a 7-star the unit, and you also still need to do 7 more multis at minimum to get them Zenkai 7, which still isn't necessarily the best free-to-play friendly. The only way that I see this actually being realistic is if you're either extremely lucky or if you're an old-time player. But aside from that, I don't really see I don't think I see a lot of free-to-play players running around with fully Zenkai 17.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's definitely one of the negative/positive changes, because again, Zenkais are still somewhat positive because they also still are able to they allow any free-to-play players that play the game more or less seriously to compete against whales that have broken LFs, because a 7-star Zenkai 7 Android 18 will still be meta. She's still great, and she's still an absolutely beast of a unit alongside not alongside, but also Saiyan 3 Angel Goku. Is it just Goku? I think it's just Goku, not Angel Goku. Or is it Angel Goku? I forgot if it's Angel Goku but the purple Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Those they do help out any free to play players that are willing to drop the 1000 CC or more. My bad, not 1000, 7000 CC on a unit, and if they already have them 7-star, it'll just allow them to compete, and it's just a bit healthier for free to play players, aside from just getting lucky and pulling LF units. But yeah, I think that's it for the Zenkais. I keep on talking about more and more about 2020, but I think I'm talking for a bit too long.
Um, my part in 20 in Dragon Ball Legends is they really try their best to make it really good with with like they really try their best to make them good. They really try their best to get like perfect not waste on your money, stuff like that. Um, but I with you. Zinkais are not the greatest in the game. Like Dokkan's EZA is the best thing ever. But they try their best to make it better, and they what?
You're cutting out a little bit, man. It's like coming on
Oh,
your video, like you're cutting out, but
okay.
on my end, I can't hear you that well. You keep on lagging out a little bit. Can you say that
Oh,
again?
yeah. So like they tried their best to make it like better for Zinkai, like Zinkai Burly Fury. That's is awesome. Like easy free unit. You don't take all your energy tank gone for. Um but yeah. Do you like the new update?
It's just an update. I mean, it'll just change stuff. So I mean, there's not. It's I mean, it's not bad, but I kind of do like the older system better. But I mean, it's it's whatever. I mean, I think it's just me, like, just not getting used to it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure over time I'll get it. Like, I'll just, be like, all right, yeah. There's been multiple times that since I'm so used to like the old system, I'll like Rising Rush and I'll win, and I'll immediately go in for an attack, and then they just dodge, and I'm like, oh, that's
Yeah. Okay.
go for it.
So, the Rising Rush update is the best update in Dragon Ball Legends ever. Like, if you get guests from the Rising Rush, you can't go fight again. You're back to normal state. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, I agree with that, but at the same time I don't, because kind of do like the update because for both sides, if you get guessed, like it's not gonna be like, oh, but at the same time, like as for like a fighting game, I'd expect punishment for like, I mean, you have a 25% chance of guessing it right if you're just randomly guessing it, and if you're like thinking about it, it's a little bit higher probably. So I mean, I feel like that's like it seems proper for me to just say like, oh, I mean, they got guessed, like they deserve to get punished for that, but at the same time, I feel like that isn't fair because like if it's like a 1v1 situation and like you're at like barely any health and they have full health and you Rising Rush them and they guess you, like, yeah, at that point, like they get punished and like there was no way for you to win, but now this gives people chances to win, even with the low HP if they get guessed. So I kind of like the new update, and at the same time I don't,
Yeah.
because I feel like early game, like early on, punishing them is gonna be where it's most valuable, but later game, like towards the end of the game, if it's like a 1v1 or 1v2, it's gonna give the last man standing a bit of a better chance of winning. I think that's like by a long shot too. So, um, yeah, I, I just need to get used to it. That's all. But yeah, like I think it's a good update. And at the same time, like I, again, like the reason why I don't like it personally is just because I'm used to the old style of just punishing or getting punished, not like, oh, he gets you. Here's a cookie. Now both of you guys just settle down, Chip. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. What else? Like, it's. Oh, do you like the new banners? Like the Gogeta and Broly banner? Do you?
I know what you mean. Yeah, the new style of banner where
Yeah.
they're 0.5% chance
Yes.
instead of 2.5.
Yes.
I mean, instead of 0.25. Yeah. I don't honestly. I don't think I do.
Mm.
because I feel like it's good, but at the same time, I feel like it's actually free to play than it is free to play friendly. Because I just want to get this out of the way. That 100, 300, and 700 CC multis, free to play players will pull an LF off of that. Not everyone, but some will pull LF Gogeta, LF Broly, any of the new LFs within those first couple of steps, and that's a fact. And I feel like making it 500, although it isn't too big of a difference, making every single one of them after that 1,000 is, I mean, that's a bit expensive. That's a bit expensive. I'm not gonna lie. There's also gonna be the counter argument where it's like, oh, but at least now the rates are 0.5, and it's gonna make it so that's even easier to pull the LF for everyone. And although that is true, if I'm correct, they also just raised the rates for the regular sparkings on the banner. So in reality, it's more like they raise the rates. It's kind of like a jerry rigging it sort of, or just kind of like debating you sort of, where they're like, oh look, we raised the rates for this unit, but alongside we also raised the rates for every other unit. But talk about the new units getting raised compared to the other banners or the older style. It was specifically times 2 rates for the new units, so the chance of you pulling a newer unit was higher than you pulling an older unit. And now it's kind of like this. I kind of don't want to say you have a higher chance of pulling an older unit, but it's there. Sorry about that in the background.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's how I feel about the new system. Although, still having the 0.5% chance of pulling the new LF is still marginally better. It's double compared to what it was before. So I mean, you still have the I guess you could say a higher chance of pulling the LF. But yeah,
I kind of lucky. I got I'm so lucky. I got Broly on Christmas Day. I'm kind of shocked about that. I'm like, come on. And what do you think about
which I'm
that?
glad about because it actually let me go for it.
Oh no, not when you're talking. What are you gonna
Yeah.
say?
I was just about to say I didn't do that many multis on Broly's banner or like the Broly and Gogeta banner, but I'm kind of glad about it because uh like in retrospect it actually ended up benefiting me because I ended up just doing more CC for the this banner, so the
Y-
guaranteed left banner. So I'd
y-
say that's
yeah,
pretty GG's. Like,
yeah. I love the New Year's banners. It's really good, and
you might need to get close to the mic again
oh
because
my
I
goodness,
can't hear you again.
oh my.
You just keep on lagging out.
Okay, how about now?
The thing is, my internet that's not letting me hear you. I think I have McDonald's Wi-Fi right now. Hold on. Say what you're gonna say again.
Okay, I love the New Year's banners. It's really good.
Okay. I barely heard you for a little bit. Uh, you said the New Year's banner is really good.
Yeah,
Okay. There. Yes,
yeah. It
definitely. Go for it.
like this is the big hype in Legends we ever have in the banners. Period. It beat UI, um, and it's a really good deal, and New Year's bags are lot of money, but it's a good deal for you like spending a lot of money in the game.
It's true. That is true. Yeah. This banner. Oh boy. Uh, I think it's probably the best banner of all time. Yeah, easily. I'm not sure about the hypest, but I definitely know it's the best banner of all time. I think I kind of do want to say that I'm not saying free-to-play players are getting baited, but I feel like everyone is kind of just getting a little bit blinded by it saying like guaranteed LF, and I have one gripe with that, and that's that Super Saiyan 3 Goku is an LF, and he's like by far and away the worst LF by like a long shot. Like he's not all the way like in B tier. He's not. So if you build a team all around him, then yeah, he could actually look pretty good. But I mean, like as a free-to-play player. I see the banner is actually like you have to summon, regardless if it's an LF or not, because it's guaranteed sparking literally the entire multi, and all the new units are on there. Like I think every single one of the new units are on there.
Yeah.
I pulled so many new units that now like I only need like five more units like in total from like the entirety of the game, or like six, and that's it. Like I have every single unit in the game. I went from having like from missing like 30-ish units to now missing only six. Like that is such a big difference. Like this banner
Just save you.
helped me out in getting the units and getting
Yeah.
newer units. Yes, it is. It is an extremely valuable banner for free to play. Although the guaranteed LF, I wouldn't say that that's like the must sell. Actually, I think that's just like a cherry on the top, because again, if you're an extremely unlucky free to play player, you can get LF Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and then on your second multi another LF Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and then on your fourth multi another Super Saiyan 3 LF Goku, or LF Piccolo, like that kind of like they Piccolo's still good, but I mean he got replaced literally like 2 months like later, or like a month later, by Zenkai 7 Demon King. LF Super Saiyan 3 Goku. I mean he's not exactly what I would call an outstanding unit. I don't think he's gonna be going up against any Sun Family or Fusion Team anytime soon, or movie sagas from the movie. But yeah, it's definitely a must summon banner. I think it's good for the free to play player base and just any player base, but I do think that the LF is a little bit like a little bit kind of like haha, like here have a little LF, so that
Yeah, I
everyone needs to
literally.
summon. So baity, but it's not. I don't know how to explain it. I'm just trying to say like the guaranteed LF isn't necessarily the best thing, but it is a nice cherry on top, because all those sparkings. Oh, that is extremely good, and the chance of you getting more than one LF too is also there, because since I think there's actually less sparkings than the total amount of hero and extreme units in the game. So the chance of you getting another LF in your multi is actually like, I think is actually decently high. Actually, I did get a multi with LF Piccolo and Beerus, and now I don't know. Beerus is probably like another one of those units where if you don't have him Zenkai,
He,
he's pretty fodder.
yeah, he is hard to get because I only had him like 3 stars, and he's the only old Zenkai I never ever got to finish.
He's yeah, Beerus is definitely by far like the least free to play friendly Zenkai out of the three, I think. Because I think probably it'd be Son Gohan.
Hmm.
Why did I said his full name? But I think Gohan's probably like the most free to play friendly, and Goku, only because Beerus. I mean, like in retrospect, Beerus, Gohan, and Goku, you basically have the same amount of pooling each one of those LFs as you do like any other LF. But the big difference is that those have the Rising Battle. Wait, is it Rising Battle, or is it It's like Extreme Space Battle, something like that, where you could buy the Awakening for them. And Beerus, I mean, sevens that you still need to summon on a banner to Zenkaium, so it's not necessarily the most free to play friendly, but I mean, if you do that as a free to play player, you have a top tier unit at your disposal at that point. You could genuinely just straight up like destroy with him alone. He's still good nowadays,
Yeah,
and he's an extremely old Zenkai. He's one of the first Zenkais. He's
I,
still extremely good.
I know. And his green cards just take 2 or 3 times to take the buff off. That's really good.
Yeah, yeah, that green card is extremely good, and just his passive to just lock enemies' main abilities. That's also extremely well. It basically prevents units from doing big attacks, or like Gogeta Blue, or prevents UI from debuffing any of your teammates, your allies.
Yeah,
So
and lock Gohan
mhm.
made so he can use his ult on nobody. I kinda wait for Super Saiyan 3 Goku to get his because he could be nightmare.
Yeah, so LS King. It was actually like the most heartbreaking thing I've seen. I'm not gonna lie to you. This banner actually kind of broke my heart. I'm not gonna lie. It looked at me and it curve stomped it. I already had as a 6-star Gohan. All I needed was to pull one more Gohan to Zenkai him, and I could finally have a Zenkai 7 LF Gohan. I could finally go into PvP and not just go like completely obliterated. Obviously, skill is a different factor, but I think what a lot of free to play players kind of ignore, and I mean, like skill, yeah, it's a thing in the game, but I'm sorry, but if you're going up against, I mean, it will matter in the outcome, but I mean, chances are if they're like just as long as they're a decent player, and they have like every unit 14 star, which is like pretty realistic in Legends. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot tougher to fight them. So I mean, I was like this close to pulling Gohan, and it gave me a Super Saiyan 3 Goku right off the bat. So now I have a 3-star. I love Super Saiyan 3 Goku.
Ouch.
It was heart wrenching. And then it gave me Beerus twice, so now I have him 6-star, and it gave me LF Piccolo also, which I'm actually happy about because I'm looking forward to pulling. It was either that, Frieza, Vegeta, or Gohan. The rest of the banner, or the rest of the LF pool, I kind of really couldn't care. I already
Yeah.
have them all, or at least I have them 3-star or 2-star. So yeah, I
It's
mean, Goku would have also been nice. Nameku, but home 2-star, so Zen Kingdom would be like pretty far away, unless his banner like treated me godly with them. But in that case, like that'd be pretty unrealistic.
so I'm so sorry for you to get this like glass told him like 1,000 times.
Dude, that was horrifying.
I'm so sorry for you.
Now I don't know how Garage felt, dude. Like honestly, yeah, it's horrifying. When I saw Beerus's silhouette pop up again for my guaranteed sparking on my third multi, it's just felt like a little bit of my soul left me. Honestly, pulling pulling Beerus out of any of the LFs, I think is by far like the most disheartening. Even though I think Super Saiyan 3 Goku's like actually weaker than him, I feel like he doesn't provide as much as Beerus. I don't know, just something about seeing that Beerus silhouette just kind of it scares
I know. He's like,
me. Feel
I
silhouette, man.
I gonna
He's
get some.
standing there pointing at you. He's laughing at you.
I know. It's like I going to get a new unit. Going to get a new units. Oh wait, it's you.
What What are my overall thoughts for Dragon Ball Legends in 2020? I think I have to think about this one kind of thoroughly. Well, first off, 2020 was by far the year with the most amount of power creep in Dragon Ball Legends. Like, I don't want to say history because we don't know how much the power creep is going to be next year or the year after that, but definitely this year had a crazy power creep. It had a lot of hype units drop. I think 2020 is actually the hypest year for Dragon Ball Legends. It had a Vegeta Blue drop, it had a LF Broly drop, it had a Blue drop, it had UI drop. Like that's a lot of hype units that are just dropping consecutively back to back to back within a 6 month time span. Uh, yeah, it's had a lot of hype units drop. Again, the power creep was immense. I also feel like this was probably one of the better years for free-to-play players. Although there wasn't Dragon Ball Legends, if I had to say like one thing, this game does not have any content aside from PvP. Its PvE content is practically non-existent. Like they don't release events for like it's like you never see like the last time I ever got any events until like literally like this week when we barely started getting more like new content, but like they don't really drop a lot of like PvE content. Like but yeah, the content in 2020 was definitely I feel like it was jam packed full of units, but I'm not sure about like overall content. But it did have good content. I think the introduction of raids and having them on and live during banners, I think is an extremely valuable part of Legends. I mean, raids have always had extremely good rewards also. So I mean, there's like no reason for anyone to do it. Although I swear, if you guys are when you guys are watching this video, if you guys have gotten this far, I swear, if I see any of you guys with the green golden Frieza, I swear I will kick you in the I will kick you on the lips, dude. Like just don't do that, bro. Just no. When we play raid, we don't want to see that type of stuff. We want to see at least the type advantage against the unit. At least, please, please, at least that. But yeah, 2020 for Dragon Ball Legends was, I think, by far the best year for everyone. Whales, free-to-play players, by far the hypest year in terms of units, and also by far probably the best Dragon Ball Legends. I'm not gonna lie, this year was pretty good for Dragon Ball Legends, and I expect it to be just as good, and if not even better, in 2021. Yeah, 2021, it's gonna be a crazy year. What are your thoughts?
Same. I kind of like same here, man. I just I'm not like Dragon Ball Legends a YouTuber, but I have a fun time playing the game, and and 2021 will be crazy day ever in the game.
Yeah. You
So,
know,
oh what?
go for it. My
Oh,
bad.
you didn't know finish talk. Go ahead.
My bad. You go for it.
No, you.
I was just gonna say, come to think about it, Saiyan Day on 2021 is probably gonna be crazy.
Oh yes, this will. We go B.
It will. Right. Bardock, I mean, if they're taking notes off of if they're taking notes off of Dokkan, I mean, come on. Transforming Bardock would be pretty cool for Saiyan Day on Legends. I'd be all down to summer for that. Like that'd be a hype unit for me, dude. I'd actually spend not money. I don't think I'd ever spend money on this game again, but as I have saved up for that banner. Like definitely. Even with like a few months away from the anniversary, I mean, like I love Bardock. Bardock's like my favorite unit. But yeah,
So, thank you guys for watching this video. Leave a comment what part you can't wait for 2021 in Legends, and Happy New Year's for everybody. And please be safe. And Sarah and bye. You want to tell them?
see you. Take care.